Hey everybody, this is Butch Grimes, the Cooking Bachelor. We haven't been cooking in a while, so tonight I decided, you know what? I want to do something different. It's time for me to cook a dish. So, we're going to cook something like a little medley tonight. I think it'll be fun, it'll be different, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you over and take a little peek. We're going to start out with a little garlic butter and some butter, and we're going to saute that. And then once we do that, as you can see, we're starting the fire here, and we're gonna start that up, and then we're gonna add some other things to it, and we're gonna make like a little sauce with some garlic butter, and we're gonna add our little special ingredient. But we're gonna also add some corn, and we're gonna add a little rotel. We're gonna add a little rotel because we're gonna give it a little seasoning, and we're gonna try to use some of that. So we're gonna start out tonight, of course, with some fantastic king crab legs. As you can see, they're cooking in the oven, getting those together and getting them ready, because we're gonna put those in the pot, and we're gonna saute those with all the other stuff that we're gonna add to it. We're already getting a little butter sauteed here. Ooh. Smells delicious. Now, what we're doing is we're going to add a few more things to our dish, and I think this is the ingredients we're going to use tonight, rather than, you know, putting too much. But I had an idea of a medley, so we're going to actually add some. We're going to use some mussels, fresh mussels, and also I'm going to add some crab claws. I think you're going to like these crab claws. These crab claws are going to be real nice and tasty. And we're going to add about a half a stick of butter. In addition, we got some really nice large shrimp. We're going to add to that, and I just took the crab legs out, and the king crab legs are going to really give it that hit. So what we did first is we added a little stock from the crab legs, from them cooking, and from that point, then we're going to start adding some additional things to it. Here I go. Right now we're sauteing some butter, and we got some garlic butter. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to add as much, but I think I'm going to add maybe another quarter stick of butter. So as you can see, it's not burning. I don't want it to burn, but I want it to saute. Now, it's also got garlic in it already, so I don't want to over season it, because I really want the flavors of the seafood to come out. And one thing I'm going to add is I'm going to add my corn to this batch, which I like corn. And you know, some folks don't necessarily think corn has any value, but frankly, for me, I think corn really does. And I really like corn, and I do cook with it quite a bit, as you probably have seen in the past. So now I'm going to mix that up, and I'm going to let that saute some. I'm going to now add my mussels, because you know I've been cooking that for a little while. And all we want to really do, we don't want to cook this very long. We're going to start adding our mussel. Now this dish is probably going to take less than 20 minutes, 30 minutes at the most to cook, and it's smelling wonderful. So now I'm going to also add my crab claws, and the flavor is incredible. And we're going to put those in there, and we're going to just stir them up a little. Let that just cook. One of my real key ingredients tonight, I'm going to use is beer. Wonderful beer. This is a Stone, a Room 10 triple IPA. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little beer to our dish. And this is really starting to smell good. And this is going to really give it that body that we wanted, and that taste. Mixed with that garlic butter and everything else. And now that we've done that, we're gonna add our shrimp. So we're gonna put that in the batch, in addition with everything else. Ooh, yeah. It's looking real good. So we're gonna put those in there, and we're gonna let those cook down. It's coming out real well. It's cooking nicely. Sauteing. Everybody's happy in the pan, in the pot. I'm happy too. I got a nice little IPA. So now I'm gonna add, believe it or not, I'm gonna add a little Rotel to this because, you know, it's just gonna give it a little flavor, and I wanted a little red sauce to it somewhere. We're gonna add a little Rotel to that, just for a little hit to it. Those crab claws are cooking well. They're just about done. And it can be served many ways. It can actually be a soup. It could be a dish that you can put right over rice. You can make some nice rice, some brown or white rice, put that right over the rice. Or you can also do it over pasta. And that makes it, you know, just perfect. But tonight I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna eat it just plain. So now what I've done is I've chopped these up into little pieces, because they'll go a lot further, you can see here. And now I'm gonna start folding it over into this dish. So I'm just gonna let it saute and sit right on top. We're almost there, we're done. It's cooking well. You can take a look. Looking really, really good. One tail end. And there's one last ingredient that we're gonna add. We're gonna add to this just for flavoring, and we're gonna add some lemon. We're gonna put a little more lemon in here. We're gonna give it a nice little taste. All right, we're done. 20-minute dish. Let's give it a shot. It's hot. Yes, it is. Wow. I must say so myself. And this red sauce. So again, till next time, this is Butch Grimes, the Cooking Bachelor. I hope you enjoyed my little dish tonight. It was a little quickie, and this is what I know a lot of you have asked me for. Just quick dishes that are flavorful and also healthy. Didn't use a lot of seasoning, little salt, just embodied all those great seasons from the seafood. That was it. See you next time. Bye-bye.